My name is Chuck Bosman, and not too long ago I was from this place, Hume Lake. I had actually been up here 25 years. Now my wife and I are from Spokane, Washington. We flew in. And 18 years ago I was building Wildwood Adventure Camp right over the hill over here. And I lifted too much, and I had sharp leg pain down my right side. And the workman's comp that I was going to, everybody thought that I probably had a pulled hamstring, those kind of things. So I lived with it for 5 months. By that time I was limping, and I finally went to a real doctor, got an MRI, and they said, "You have the biggest herniated disc that we've ever seen, and we can't believe that nobody has diagnosed you well before this." So at that point I had lost 1.5 inches muscle mass on this leg. And I said, "I don't want surgery." And they said, "You don't have a choice because you're about to lose the use of your right leg." And so I went into the hospital with severe leg pain, and I woke up and I had back pain. My leg pain pretty much went away, but my back pain, that was a new one. And I have lived with chronic back pain for 18 years because of that surgery. And I've tried a lot of things in the meantime. Took lots of ibuprofen, those kind of things, wake up a lot at night, I did a lot of chiropractic stuff, regularly saw a chiropractor, and everything I tried was always a temporary fix. It would work for a little while, maybe work for a day or two, something like that, but nothing was ever a permanent fix for the pain. And I just lived with it, and it prevented me from doing a lot of things. We've got teenage boys, so a lot of times I just didn't want to be doing things with them because I'm like, I know I'm gonna be hurting, this is gonna hurt. And so that's just kind of how I lived. Now, my wife has been doing Neo-Life for a while. And since we moved to Spokane, Louis came up and did a couple house meetings for us. And I had to pick up Louis at the hotel and bring him to our house. And I thought, I'll just give it a try. I said, "Louis, 18 years of chronic back pain. You got anything for that?" And he says, "Yeah, start taking salmon oil." I'm like, "Nah, I'm already taking salmon oil. It's not working." And he made sure it was his salmon oil. I said, "It is." And he says, "Okay, so start taking full motion, take 3 of them a day." And I'd never even heard of it, didn't even know what it was, but I told my wife, I said, if it's not too expensive, let's just get some and I'll try it. And so I started taking the stuff, and the full motion, and along with the salmon oil, and I took it for about 2 weeks, and nothing happened. And I thought, okay, yep, it's just something else I'm taking, and it's not doing anything, but I kept taking it. And 4 weeks into it, I remember waking up one morning, because the mornings are the worst for back pain. I don't know if anybody else has that, or is that just an old thing or what? But I wake up and I'm like, oh, and 4 weeks into it, I woke up one morning and I got out of bed. I kind of almost sprung out of bed, and I was like, my back doesn't ache right now. That's really weird. And then I started thinking about that. It wasn't waking me up at night. And I started noticing throughout the day that it didn't hurt when I got out of the bed and those kind of things. And my recovery time was so much quicker. When I would hurt my back, it would take me a week or two to recover with chiropractic and everything. I started noticing I would still hurt my back because I do stupid things. I lift things, I do all those kind of things. And the next morning, I wake up and my back doesn't hurt. It's the craziest thing. After 18 years of chronic back pain, my back does not hurt. And to beat all, I hung 44 sheets of drywall in our garage just recently, and I was hurting. And I had an appointment with a chiropractor, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna need it. And I wake up the next morning and I'm not hurting. And I thought, well, I got this chiropractor appointment, I'll go to it anyway. So I went to the chiropractor, and he rolls me over, tries to adjust me on one side, rolls me over, tries to adjust me on the other side. And he says, "I can't adjust you." And I went, "Oh no, what's wrong?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, I can't adjust you because you're not out of adjustment. I can't adjust your back because it's fine." I haven't had anybody in 18 years ever say that to me. It's crazy. So it's allowed me to be more active. I sleep better, and I'm able to do more things, and the recovery is really quick. So it's been a huge change in my life after 18 years of just living with constant pain. So yeah, that's it.